everyone. My name is Priscilla. At the time when my father was with my mother, he was a very big drug dealer. He pushed, at the time, I believe it was cocaine from the Mexican border to California, and just really pushing it and selling it outside of our homes. And I remember the times where we would always have so many people in and out of our homes taking just like these bags and duffel bags of drugs. Now that I am older and I understand what it was that we were seeing, and at a girl for like age 11 with at the time which was three brothers and a sister, which now I have five brothers and a sister, having to care for them and really just grow up so young and just take the responsibility of basically being a mother to my brothers and sisters, and having the responsibility of feeding them and making sure their clothes were clean and having them sent off to school the next day, regardless if it was nights when we didn't see my parents for 2 to 3 days at a time, or if we even had food in the house at the time to feed them. And I just remember sometimes that the nights were just felt so alone and scared and worried. Anxiety, oh man, did I have I struggled with anxiety a lot. And growing up in a home where you see nights where your father would just beat your mother endless, and worried till he left if he came back and if he was going to do the same thing to her again the following night, or if she was going to make it through that one beating. But I remember times got so bad between the drugs and the alcohol and the partying, and it got to the point where we got taken away and we were jumping from foster home to foster home. And at the time, a foster parent doesn't want to have three, four kids together in one home, as it was too much. So it eventually came to the point where they split us up. And I remember this one home where I was lucky enough, she wanted me and my brother Matthew, and we're just a year apart, but at the time we really relied on each other to help just get through it. And I remember the nights where he would come in my room and sleep with me in bed, and we would just put each other to sleep. And I remember this one time she said it was getting hard, so they split us up eventually. And I just remember my world just came crashing. He was at the time the only connection I had, because my mom was incarcerated at the time and my dad was MIA, didn't know where he was at or if he really even wanted us. And we got into the system basically, and just going from place to place to place, and looking forward to those 2-hour visits once a month with my mom, and just trying to be strong and telling her we're doing fine, we'll be okay until you come out, then you can take us away from all this. And it was just so much for a 12-13-year-old kid just to go through. And not to mention I had no contact with my siblings once we were all split up and everything. But I remember all the nights, crying out to God and comforting me, asking him to just bring peace and settle me, to know that my brothers and sisters, regardless of the situation that we were in, that we were going to be okay. And this was just something minor compared to what was really going to happen in the outcome, that bright light at the end of the tunnel. And I remember with my mom, I believe it was 2 years that she had to serve, because all of the drugs that they were pushing in and out and stuff. And I honestly believe it was a God thing, because she got sober when she was incarcerated. She got a relationship so strong with the Lord that she really, by leading us by example, I believe just watching her and that relationship we had, that faith, no matter, her being a single parent with 5 kids when she came out, or 4 kids at the time when she came out. She worked 2 jobs and she provided for us. And it was just really just an experience where even though it seems like this world is just caving in and pushing down, um, God was always there.
Hey guys, everybody's got a story and we want to hear yours.
That's right. So to see more stories like this, please click the Watch More button at the end of this clip.
And if you would like to submit your story, you can contact us on Facebook or you can email us at ucn.young@gmail.com.
Just remember, your story could change theirs.
Thanks, guys.